like I say, Lucifer Star, I was just about the only one who actually sold property legitimately. Whereas my property, and I really didn't sell property that much really at all. I rented it out mostly because, well, nobody ever, and besides, most people who wanted to rent, that's why a lot of people just started renting because, it's like, well, it's safer. You don't know if you're going to own your property tomorrow. I mean, the Black Legion. Where's your daughter? Ooh. And then your daughter has a knife to her throat, and it's like, oh yeah, it feels good. Oh yeah, it feels really good. And it's like that. That's pretty much the way it is. Like in 1920, 1940, pretty much where they're like, this is this is how the black people do business. Yeah, it feels good. It feels so good. It feels so good. Like it's like that. And that's your world. That's your world between 1920 and 1940, 1950. Some black guy with a knife to your daughter's throat going. Like that. That's pretty much that's your epic existence, black people. That's all you got. Basically, you put knives to girls' throats and basically went. And the parasite was. That's how we tracked them down. Oh, well, they've been here. They've been there. Oh, yep, another girl. Every day at the doctor's office. I don't feel good. Oh, great. Another Aborigine warrior. Here, take your pill. Anyway, that was happening in Germany a lot. And we tracked it down. It's not that hard to find a person with it. No, I didn't have sex with her. No. Then why does she have a parasite inside her? 2 parasites inside of her. Oh, no, we didn't rape her. No. It wasn't rape. No. Then why does she have your parasite inside her? 2 of them, in fact. Your daddy. Congratulations. So anyway, yeah, rape in the old days was kind of like, yeah, a bunch of guys going, no, we didn't have, I didn't do anything to her, no. She liked it, she wanted it. It's like, oh, really? Did she want both parasites or just one? So anyway, so this is going on in Germany. As some black warriors are coming out of the bush, all parasited up. Are you parasited up? Yep, they were. It's like, oh, gee, I wonder who raped that girl. Oh, the guy with the parasite in him. He's probably going to be eating more than most people. Some black guy. Some black guy over there, like, with a gun, with a Tommy gun next to him, going. Oh, yeah. That's probably him. Yeah. I bet he has a parasite in him. The way he's eating. Look at that. He's not even wiping his mouth. So, have you been out with the ladies? Some black guy. No. It's like, wow. That's your epic existence. Yep. Mazel tov. You're daddy. We're wondering if you wanted to claim the second parasite. I'm sorry, but your tribal bullshit didn't play off that well in Germany or any of the other countries. So, anyway, one parasite went to another parasite, and then the girl would be giving the parasite to other guys, and then, and that's how we tracked them down. Been here, been there. Just like tracking down the STDs. Oh, been here, been there. Oh, yeah, John McCain, the old John McCain itch. Yep, he had crabs. That's how we tracked him. That's how we knew where those submariners were. Because they all had crabs. The truth hurts, doesn't it? They had picked up crabs on one of these Aborigine islands where the girls didn't wash themselves too much or something, or they had the crabs and they were always like... And John McCain had visited one of these islands and used his gun to have his way with a girl. And then he had gone to Germany or whatever, where there was clinics, and the girl was like, "It itches." And then she had gone to a clinic, and they had looked at her and been like, "Oh, yeah. Have you seen John McCain McCain lately? They call him Mr. Braun." Yeah, I bet you have. So that's how we were tracking the submariners, in my White Star submarines. We tracked them by the diseases they picked up. So we knew they had been there, they had gone from that island to that island, and then they had gone to Germany, and then they had gone to America, and they had gone here and gone there, because every single time, when they're over there pouring sake on it, it burns! And the sake actually would have probably killed the infection, but then they would go to one of the chained up girls in the bunks, because like I said, the bunks had these little racks next to them, and they would chain the girls to the bunks, and then they would go like this to them, and then they would reinfect themselves, and then they would go back out and go like this to another girl and spread it, and then she would go to the doctor. So we knew there was somebody in a submarine or something out there. And we were tracking you. By the little STDs you were leaving. It's like, well, he's been here. Yep. Because they were the only ones that weren't going to the hospital. So, yeah. Pirate matey. Truth hurts. So anyway, that's how we tracking the submariners. Mostly. By the women they had sex with. Yep, well, crabs here, crabs there. Because they had picked up crabs, and so we do it. And they all had sex with the same women. So they would, the women were chained into the bunks, and they would go and have sex with the women, so they quickly spread it all around the ship. So they all got it. And then it spread to other submarines. And so they all had it. And they weren't going to go see the doctor because that was the officials. And yeah, so. Anyway, so we were tracking them around the world. Germany, America, all around the world. Yep, with their little crab infection. Didn't want to admit it. Finally, one of the girls told John McCain, or somebody about it. Or somebody, I don't know. Anyway, somehow they finally figured it out and got it cleaned up or something. Living on the edge. Visiting those tribal islands, have you? Because that's where mostly these things live, in the tribal islands or in unsettled cities or places. So we kind of knew that they were going over there, and then they were coming over here, and they were going over there and coming over here, and just like every single time, girl walks into the thing. Well, I have something wrong with me. Bitches. Oh, John McCain. Yep. Call it the John McCain itch. And we don't mean the sexual kind. Into the back. Go see the doctor. He'll give you some pills. Or something. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But anyway, that's what they're doing. So anyway. Yeah. All the little details that I know. It's so cool, isn't it? But yeah, so that's how we were tracking those White Star submarines around the world. And so, yeah, a lot of people are like, fuck this guy. It's like, what? Because you picked up an STD? It's dripping. Go see a doctor. They wouldn't. He doesn't know. Blah, blah. Yes, I do. Anyway, So anyway, the truth hurts about how we were tracking all these people and finding them out throughout the years and everything else like that. And this is basically it, pretty much.